I want to start, everyone, by showing you a photo of my next guest, Miranda and her husband, Leo. It's the day they got married. Today, though, they agree, from that moment on, their relationship went downhill. Now, joining us from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is Miranda. Miranda says after one of her routine marital fights with Leo, she went for a walk to get some fresh air. And then, on the walk, she met a guy named Coby. A week later, Miranda and Coby were sleeping together. Today, Miranda now has a 4-year-old son named Eli, and she is not sure if Leo, her estranged husband, or Coby is the father of her son. So, Miranda, who do you really think is Eli's father?
In my heart, I feel like Coby's his father, because when I look at him, I see him.
But here's the thing. It's your husband, Leo, who wants to be the father of Eli, isn't it?
He's the one that's been the father to Eli. He's been there through my pregnancy, through everything Eli has been through. He's been there the whole time.
Let's find out what was going on when you met Coby here. You and Leo weren't getting along?
Our relationship was really rocky. We actually had separated. He left and was with someone else, and I was there with the kids by myself, so Coby was just kind of there.
And how long was that lasting between you and Coby?
Over the course of about 2 months.
2 months. When you found out you were pregnant, what was your initial reaction? That it was Leo's or Coby's?
My initial reaction was it was Leo's, because Coby had gave me the impression that he didn't finish.
Right.
So I called Coby and I told him, and when he informed me that he did, and he told me that just kind of turned everything upside down.
Did you tell Leo at the time you were unsure as to who the father was?
I didn't tell him at first because I wanted to find out when I got
You
pregnant.
probably still don't know who the father is.
I don't. That's why we're here. But
Leo,
in my heart, I feel like he's Coby's because he looked just like you. He don't look nothing like Leo.
But
He
Leo,
ain't my kid. He's not my kid.
as soon as you saw Eli, you saw Coby.
Initially, yes, in his eyes.
So I got a picture of Eli and a picture of Coby on the left, and that's Leo on the right. So who does he look like?
You tell me. Look like Coby to me. Look at his head, his nose, his mouth, his cheeks.
You're a liar.
Everything.
You're a liar.
I'm
That's
sorry,
not my
everything.
When
Yep.
Eli was 3, you decided to do something. What did you decide to do?
I decided to set Leo, mine, and everybody feeling aside and think about Eli, because it's about Eli. I took Eli to Texas to see Coby, and he spent about a week with him. It's about Eli.
If you
it's
was
not
really
up
thinking
to us.
about him, you wouldn't have confused him and told him he had 2 dads.
If anything, we both confused him. He's confused. It was a confusing situation. You asked me to bring him down there. You call him. You text me. Where's my son? How's my son doing?
I agree with Coby on that. I agree with Coby on that. You had a lot to do with why them kids confused. Because if you would have did it in the beginning when he was born in the hospital, we would never be going through this right now.
Leo, me and you avoided that situation, did we not, for the sake of our relationship? But as he got older, I set that aside and said, I'm going to let Coby be there, and I'm going to try to get him to be a part of his life.
You knew you had sex with Coby. When we was in that hospital, you just said you seen in his eyes that was Coby. You could have said to me like a woman, Leo, let's have a DNA test. I did sleep with Coby. Let's be real about it. Me and this man is not into it.
At the end of the day, it's about Eli. This is to bring peace for Eli, not for you, not for me, not for Coby.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because me and Coby are the one you can't take care of that kid by yourself.
That kid shouldn't
be running around.
Basically, financially, I've been doing everything. What have you done financially, Leo? You're there. Emotionally, you are there. Huh? You get them every weekend. You've been his father figure.
Why it's always about money?
Oh, yeah, that's
because
what I'm saying.
Because it takes money. He needs shoes. He needs school clothes. He needs food. I need gas to take him where he needs to go. What you mean about money?
Saying, Miranda, when I was there with you, I did everything for that boy.
You right.
You
right.
sat at
I'll
home.
give you that. You right.
Exactly.
Well, I was pregnant.
So don't play with me like that, Miranda.
We sat down with Leo last night to see how all of this has affected his life because he's taking care of Eli.
Being a dad is the greatest gift I could ever ask for in life. You have these little people depending on you and looking up to you to give them a good life. Miranda and I have 4 children together. Even though we don't know who Eli's biological father is, I still love him as my son. I would never walk away, and I don't know what type of man could. To me, Coby's less than a man. He played the game and could be the dad, and he doesn't even care. Catching him in the bed with my wife was shocking and cut me to my core. How do you not care about Eli? He's an incredible kid. He loves to smile, and he's happy all day long. Coby is missing out, and that man makes me sick. I hope and pray that Eli is my son.
When it comes to Eli, Leo, if I say that you're the father, are you and Miranda getting back together or not?
No, that'll never happen, more. I've been away from her for a year or so. That'll never happen, more. It's over
Okay,
with.
I think we better find out the truth here. And by the way, Coby, you gonna step up if you're the father?
100%.
Oh, remember what you said too? I want my apology, sir. Thank you.
And I want mine.
All right.
In the case of 4-year-old Eli, Coby, you are not the
I
father.
told you that. I told you.
What?
I told you.
Man, boy, I tell you.
I told you.
Yes,
So
indeed,
you want
boy.
about my hundreds?
Wait a minute. Wait a
All
minute.
right. All right, Coby.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Wait a minute. I haven't read
Wow.
the question of Leo here. All right?
Wow.
Yes, indeed.
In the case of 4-year-old Eli, Leo,
Be yours.
you are the father.
I told you
told
he was the
you.
father. I
Told you, man.
I
That's
told
what
you
you
that
did.
was that.
Now, that's my son. Now, see you later, man. Get out the picture.
Ooh. All
Bye
right,
now.
Coby.
Now,
All right. I
I told
give
you,
you an
Miranda.
apology.
I told
I'm
you,
sorry,
man.
Coby. I'm sorry for everything.
Leo, you a happy
I'm
man?
so glad now. Yes, I am. So
Man,
I don't have to
that's
hear
good.
no more of this. That is my
Wow.
son. So
It's
see you
over
later.
with. Congratulations.
His name is
bro.
Eli Scrub. Thank you, brother.
Right. Congratulations.
I'm so glad it turned out like that. I ain't lying. I'm
Yes.
so glad.
I told you.
'Cause
That's
Leo gonna
my
be a better
son.
father than Coby could ever try to be.
Exactly. That's
I
my
know.
son.
You are not the father.